and join us here. David Blaustein, ABC News entertainment correspondent. Good morning, David.
It did not sound like he was reading that joke at all.
Yes, but there was no teleprompter.
So funny that people that both of them are getting lauded for those jokes, and I thought their deliveries were both terrible. Equally as terrible.
Yeah, but you give them credit. I mean, you weren't planning on Jerry Seinfeld, so the bar's a little lower.
I give them no credit. I give neither one of them credit.
All right.
Neither one of them gets credit. We are at, say what you want about W and say what you want about Barack Obama. Those two knew how to deliver jokes. They had natural comedic timing. These two, terrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the the entertainment report for the presidential debate. All right, let's talk Keeping Up with the Joneses because it features St. Louis and John Hamm. What do we think of this one?
Speaking of terrible comedy, what?
Go on.
First of all my love to John Hamm, and all my love to the people of St. Louis.
Yes.
But this is one of those instances where Hollywood manages to bring in all of these talented people. I mean, specifically, really funny people. I mean, this is a terrific cast. Zach Galifianakis is one of the funniest people on the face of the planet. Isla Fisher is a ridiculously hilarious actress who's done a lot of great work. Also happens to be married to Sacha Baron Cohen. And John Hamm, who is certainly capable of being very funny. Gal Gadot, who's not known for being funny, but is known for being a Wonder Woman, actually in some cases has some of the funnier lines in this movie at moments. And Patton Oswalt, also super funny. Matt Walsh, Bobby Lee, all these funny people. And this movie is just really not very funny. It just swings and misses constantly. It's just, it's so profoundly disappointing. And, it's 2 out of 5 stars. I will say this. There's an action sequence in this movie that is better than every single action sequence you see in Jack Reacher Never Go Back. Which brings me to my next review.
Hold on a second. I just want on the record that I do not accept your results of that movie.
How many stars did you give it again?
2 out of 5.
Yeah, I'll tell you why you don't accept my results, McGraw. Because my review is rigged.
That is exactly right. At least we can agree on that.
Yeah,
all right.
It's rigged.
Now, hold on a second. Jack Reacher, I don't necessarily like these bang 'em up, shoot 'em up movies, but I kind of liked the first Jack Reacher. That was an okay movie.
I'm with you. I like the first Jack Reacher too.
Okay.
And I don't like, but that's T-O-O as in also, not Jack Reacher 2 as in the sequel, which is what we get. It's called Jack Reacher Never Go Back. Tom Cruise, Tom Cruise is terrific as far as I'm concerned. And the Mission Impossible movies, the last few Mission Impossible movies have been grand slams. A lot of baseball metaphors this morning. And, when you do that, you have to have a movie that's sort of equal, or at least in the same league, and you felt like the last Jack Reacher movie was. You don't feel that with this Jack Reacher movie. This Jack Reacher movie feels like one long, big action film cliche. There's nothing original about it. I don't think Tom Cruise is particularly great in it. There are some talented people in this movie too, but I think something like 3 people wrote this screenplay, and you hear a line where a colonel says to some henchman who's trying to kind of get over on him, "I will not be talked to by the likes of you." I mean, who writes that in a major motion picture that's supposed to be good? It's terrible. It's like Jack Reacher Never Go Back is less of a title and more of a command. Like Jack Reacher, never go back to a movie theater and see a Jack Reacher movie again.
Yeah, that does sort of
1.5 out of 5 stars.
Does sort of, Never Go Back sure does lend itself to critics who want to pan the movie, so it doesn't really help. By the way, in terms of full disclosure, I was on a date or two with a girl, and it wasn't working out, and I was trying to tell her, "Thank you very much, but I'm not so sure this is going to work out." And you know what she said to me?
What?
What?
"I've never been dumped by a guy and I'm certainly not going to start with someone like you.
Oh, boy.
So it sounds like she's now gone on to write the script for Jack
It
Reacher.
does. It does. But she did. So she did get dumped by the likes of you.
She did. That's how bad her life was. Yeah, she got done by me.
That's amazing.
That's a sad day. All right, David Blasting, have a good week. Talk to you next week.
Wait, can I just tell you one thing?
Sure.
Just like a baseball, because a lot of baseball fans, I don't know if anybody had a chance to catch this, and I just saw it on social media. A friend of mine posted this. I guess on Fox yesterday, they had Pete Rose, Frank Thomas, and Alex Rodriguez talking about hitting. Like it's the three of them together. They're in studio with the batter's box. They're all holding bats, and Pete Rose is giving them a hitting clinic, and it's amazing. If you're a baseball fan, you have to find this, and you have to watch it. It's awesome.
Wow. That is the best tip of the day. 4
It is the
stars.
best tip of
So
the day.
4 stars on the Pete Rose hitting video.
I'm giving it a 5. That's 5 out of 5, my friend.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is David Blasting. Have a good week, David.
Take care. Bye-bye.
827, Big 550.